During the 2019 Canada Day long weekend, we decided to take my mom on a quick trip to Alberta, Canada. We stayed in Calgary, which is the major metropolitan city and the largest city in Alberta. Our first evening was spent taking a stroll around the city and doing some people watching on Stephen Avenue. Stephen Avenue is a vibrant pedestrian-only street with a lot of shops, restaurants, and sidewalk cafes. So this girl stopped us because they're writing on a chalkboard, "What brings you joy?" Okay, you want to go right on the chalkboard? After a few hours, the jet lag started to get to us, so we called it a day. The next day was an early one because we drove from Calgary to Banff National Park. So we're walking to the main part of the village and we're noticing that there's like houses around and school bus crossing. I had no idea that there was like people actually live in the Banff National Park. I can't imagine how much these houses cost. We tried to rent a place in Canmore and it was like $400 a night, and that's like I think 20 kilometers away from Banff. So anyhow, we're on our way to the main area of the village. From the parking lot, you'll walk to Banff Village, where you'll find a lot of shops and restaurants to check out with the backdrop of the beautiful mountains, which makes window shopping even more enjoyable.
So we're checking out the rocks and gems. We have gold and this for 30, and this for 20, that for 35, and there's other types of minerals. I still have some of these, but they're way bigger. I wish I could get all of them. It's really cool.
Banff is a very busy winter destination for skiing and snowboarding, but it's also a great place to explore during the summer. So we just walked down Banff Avenue, which is the main section of Banff where all the shops are. There's lots of restaurants, you can do lots of shopping. We're now headed to, I'm reading the sign here, Bow River Trail, and if you just walk along the river, you'll stop by Bow River Falls. So that's where we're headed next.
What's the way in
So along the river's edge, there's some trails and you can just get a bit closer to the river and just take in the sights. This place is beautiful.
Look in here.
If you enjoy walking through nature paths with mountains in the backdrop, then you'll love Banff. So when you're here, the signs are clearly marked. So if you want to go back downtown or Banff Center, or there's a trail here, there's a mountain trail, there's the springs. It's clearly marked, so you don't have to worry that you're going to get lost in the park. We took the Bow Falls Trail, which is an easy walk where you can enjoy the sights and sounds of nature all around. The water bubbling here?
It's kind of like turning to soap.
It really was a peaceful and relaxing way for us to spend a couple of hours while enjoying the natural beauty of this park. So we just walked half a kilometer to Bow Falls on a very narrow strip of road, and my mom was like, I hope it's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. Look at this. Look at these falls. It was getting late, but we couldn't visit Banff without also going to Lake Louise. So we're now here at Lake Louise, which is about a 45-minute drive from Banff Park. It is gorgeous. I've seen this lake in pictures, and it doesn't do it justice. The water doesn't look real. It's beautiful. It's packed with people. It's the day before Canada Day, so it's a long weekend, and so it's like in the evening, and it's still like busy with so many people. So we're just going to spend a few minutes here, enjoy the scenery, and then we're going to head back to our hotel. But we had a wonderful day in Banff. We only had a short time here, but if you do have more time, you can explore its hiking trails and even go on a canoe ride. But it was just good enough for us to take in the breathtaking turquoise lake with Victoria Glacier and mountain ranges in the background. Even though this place was really busy, it was still a peaceful and calming way to end our day in the Canadian Rockies.
We are in Calgary, and this is how we're going to spend our time at Canada Day.
The next day was Canada Day, so we were excited to spend this celebration in and around the city of Calgary. For the Canada Day celebrations, there were troops and tanks out on display, and Keenan was in seventh heaven with being able to get so close to these soldiers. He had lots of questions for them and enjoyed checking out the artillery. Cool, Keenan.
We took pictures of the soldiers, and we're going to the Prince Island Park, which is the PIP.
All right.
Let's go.
We walked toward Prince's Island Park, which is an urban park close to downtown Calgary. The city had set up a lot of activities for the Canada Day celebration, and it looked like everyone was out ready to enjoy the festivities. It was packed. Just like in Toronto, Calgary is a multicultural city with people from all different backgrounds making it their home, and this was evident in the many displays we saw around the park. Watching the powwow from the Indigenous peoples of Alberta was awesome, and many people from the audience even went to join in the dances. This was really one of the best Canada Day celebrations we participated in, and it was a great way for us to spend our time in Alberta. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to follow us on our travels. Until next time, take care.